Should Warner Brothers invest in Justice League? Short answer, yes. But let's get into this. This is just something I've been thinking about. An actual comment from my last video got me thinking about this. And as I responded to him, I thought to myself I should just make a video about this. And basically, there is this line that keeps coming up every time we talk about the Snyder Cut. From people that just are haters, people that just want to be dicks. And it's this line that keeps coming up, and these people keep saying, oh, Warner Brothers wouldn't invest any more money into Justice League. A $1 billion studio would never invest $70 million into Justice League. And I got a lot of problems with that statement, okay? Because first of all, who on earth said it was going to take $70 million? Because that person is retarded. There's no way this would take $70 million to complete. Jay Oliva himself came out and said that they shot every storyboard from the movie. Every storyboard he drew, they shot on film. They have it all on film. The problem is polishing it and finishing the special effects. And a lot of the special effects are probably just wire work, Just shit they gotta cut out of the shot. A lot of it is partial CGI. CGI they need to finish. Why on earth would that take $70 million to finish? Especially if we know that Zack was working on this hard for 6 months and his special effects team probably had a lot done, So why would it take $70 million? Short answer is it wouldn't take $70 million. I think Warner Brothers should invest money into this. They should invest exactly $20 million into Justice League to finish the Snyder Cut. And yes, we probably wouldn't get a perfect film. The special effects wouldn't look that amazing, but it would be passable, Cutting out wires from a scene wouldn't take that much money, Finishing up Cyborg special effects that are already pre-rendered, it wouldn't take that much to finish. They have all this data on their computers and hard drives in Warner Brothers, so they should be able to finish this stuff. And of course, I think we all would be happy with just seeing the movie. Unfinished special effects and all. We would all be happy with that, of course. But I'm saying is that why not invest another $20 million and try to polish the movie as much as possible and then release it? Because you gotta think of it from a business perspective. Justice League, the Blu-ray, has only made about $25 million in the whole time it's been out so far, which hasn't been that long. It's been out since March, right? But still, only $25 million. Suicide Squad has $100 million. Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Edition has close to $80 million. Man of Steel is close to $80 million. Wonder Woman's close to $100 million. So Justice League, by far, is not selling as quickly as those other films. So from Warner Brothers' perspective, they should be seeing the downward track that it's on. And obviously, releasing another version of the film would give it more life, and people would buy the film for years to come. Just like the Watchmen Director's Cut and Collector's Edition and Ultimate Cut, They released 3 different versions of Watchmen. And I looked it up on the numbers, and you can go look it up for yourself. Watchmen has made $100 million off Blu-ray sales. And you know why that's fascinating? Because Watchmen only made $180 million in theaters. Its whole time in theaters, it only made $180 million. On Blu-ray, on home release, it's made $100 million. Damn near as much as it made in theaters. So Warner Brothers knows the value of a good selling movie on home video. And they're sitting on a copy of Justice League that a lot of people are eagerly waiting to buy. And they got to know that, right? And Watchmen is always fascinating to me. I know I always bring it up, but that movie costs over $150 million to make. And with the advertising, it probably costs close to $250 million to put in theaters. And the film only made $180 million. And we all know that the studio only gets back half of what the film makes in theaters. So Warner Brothers only got $90 million back on their $250 million investment on Watchmen, right? Huge bomb. Huge bomb. And what they do, they release 3 different versions on home video. They future-proof the movie, and people are still buying Watchmen today. A fucking genius move, and it fucking worked. Now Watchmen's breaking even now. And they could do the same thing with Justice League. They weren't that far away from breaking even on Justice League. It didn't make the money they needed it to make, but it wasn't that far, from making the money that it needed to make. And Warner Brothers knows the value of a good home release, and I gotta imagine that if they invested $20 million into Justice League to polish it as much as possible, that they would make their investment back plus double, you know, in 1 year at least, right? Because it's only made $25 million on Blu-ray. Suicide Squad's made like $100 million on Blu-ray. So there's definitely a fan base that buys these DC movies on home video. And if you give them a director's cut with never before seen footage, an hour longer, people are going to buy that in droves. They're going to buy it like crazy. And years from now, people will walk past it on the shelf and they'll see like, oh, haven't seen that version of the movie. I'll buy it. You know, they'll scroll through their iTunes. Oh, haven't seen that version of the movie. Let me buy it. It's future-proof, you know? And it goes back to that CBR article. It's only a win-win to release this. It really is. And if Warner Brothers did invest in like another $20 million, like how would that hurt them at all? You know, they make over $1 billion every year. Like how would that even be a dent into what they do, you know? But yeah, that's just an idea I had. I just thought I'd share it. It was in my head. But it's just like, why not, Warner Brothers? Why not invest another $20 million, polish the movie as much as possible, release it, and then a year from now, you'll make close to $100 million off the Justice League Blu-ray. Why not? But anyway, that's it for now. Hope everyone's having a great day, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.